Good morning, Kavya. Everyone put attendance quickly. Actually, something got struck, and yes, beta, some part got struck, so only. No problem. Good morning, beta. Good morning, everyone. Now, look here. So, we have understood some part of the human eye where we were discussing about eye, we were discussing about pupil, we were discussing about eye. Understood? So, this is exactly the gateway part. This is the opening through which the light ray is entering. This is our lens, which is in shape of convex. Understood? So, this is good morning, Maya. Everyone, please kindly write your name. So, this part is convex. Understood? Convex lens, and the light ray will be converging and entering, and this part is section is called as cornea. This part is this part is retina, and here this part is called as yellow spot. Okay, so now one by one we are going to understand and we are going to label the parts. Till now we have seen the human eye. Now we are going to understand one by one the different sections. Okay, are you ready? Is the screen totally coming, beta? Now listen. So sclerotic. Just now we have understood about sclerotic, and we came to know that the white portions are exactly called as what? Sclerotic. Now see what we have to learn about it. It is the outermost covering of the eye. It is which covering, beta? Outermost covering of the eye. It is what? Outermost covering of the eye. It consists of white, tough, fibrous tissues. Which type of tissues, beta? White, tough, fibrous tissues. It is consisting of what? White, tough, fibrous tissues. Its function is to protect the internal part of the eye. So that white part of the eye is exactly having some very important work. And what is the important work it is doing, beta? Outermost covering of the eye, it consists of white, tough, fibrous tissues. It is consisting of what, beta? White, tough, fibrous tissues. And what is its work? Its function is to protect the internal part of the eye. What is its function? To protect the internal part of the eye. Now let's see where it is located. What is our first part is sclerotic. What is our first part is sclerotic. Okay, now let's see where is sclerotic present. And this is exactly the region where the sclerotic is present. So the white part of the iris is exactly considered as sclerotic. I hope you might have understood. To protect the internal part of the eye. Absolutely correct, children. Get active to protect the internal part of the eye. So that is exactly considered as what, beta? Sclerotic. What it is considered as? Sclerotic. Okay, so the white tough portion, the tissues which is exactly protecting the inner part of the eyes are called as what, beta? Sclerotic. Yes, it is same, beta. Okay, now is it visible? Yes, to protect the inner part of the eye. Yes, absolutely correct. I hope everything is now visible to you. Now next comes the cornea. Right now, just in the beginning introduction section, I have talked about cornea. I told that cornea is the window to the world. What is the meaning of window to the world, beta? I told that cornea converges the light and allows the light to enter your eyes. Sai, are you present there? Tarun, are you present there? Darshan, are you present there? Jotam, are you present there? New children, Vishwa, are you there? Danu, are you there? Now look here, beta. It allows the light to enter into the eyeball. Absolutely important part is it is Jotam is there. Very good. So it is Sarmila, Kritika, Jasmita, Maha, Sophia. Wait. Now beta, look here. Yes, Maha, I got your answer. So it follows the light to enter into the eyeball. The front of the eye is sharply curved and it is made of hard transparent membrane known as cornea. So the eye front part is made with hard tough membrane and it is called as what, beta? Cornea. The surface of the, so look here, it is a thin membrane covering the surface of the eyeball through which light enters. Maximum part of refraction occurs at cornea. This is exactly the most important part. Please kindly note this. Maximum part of refraction occurs at cornea. Maximum part of refraction is occurring where? Maximum part of refraction is occurring at cornea. Maximum part of refraction is occurring where? Cornea. So three important points about cornea. Children, come on, type and say the most three important point about cornea. Come on, say yes. The three important point about cornea, I want everyone to type and say the answer. The most important, three important point about cornea: light enters through the cornea and it will converge the light. Absolutely correct. The first point is light is entering through the cornea, beta. And it is doing what? It is converging the light. It is doing what, beta? It is converging the light. Converging the light means it will allow the light to become smaller, 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 so that the light can enter. Absolutely correct, Kavya. It was very fast. Next part, note down. You note down, after that I'll explain. These notes will be available to our children. Our children, these notes will be available. So don't bother to note down, just learn right now. Okay, children? These notes will be available in your group. Full notes will be available. Our notes, MCQs, whatever is there, everything will be available. So no need to write here. Okay? So just you just remember answer, and some important part what I am telling which is not there in the note, that you note down, beta. Okay. So now first important things, Kritika, maximum part of the refraction occurs here. So we know now what is the exactly refraction. Refraction is the light entering from one medium to another medium. The light is entering from one medium to another medium. Ashish, absolutely, beta. So now listen, the light is entering from one medium to another medium. So if light has to enter from one medium to another medium, through which they will be entering? Cornea. It is a tough membrane, understood? It allows lights to get converged and the light can enter through cornea, understood? And then it is exactly striking where? It is striking the lens. What it is striking, beta? It is striking the lens. Absolutely correct, Jotam. So it is striking what, beta? It is striking the which part of the lens? Yes, convex lens. And beta, this is called as suspensory ligament, and this is suspensory ligament and ciliary muscles. So ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament are exactly there here. Ciliary muscles and what is there? Ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament. What are the two things? Ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament. Light enters through it. Absolutely correct, beta. Aqueous humor and vitreous humor. Now two different type of fluids are there. What are the names? Aqueous humor and vitreous humor. Say with me, aqueous humor and vitreous humor. Type, children, and send. What are the two different type of fluids? Aqueous humor and vitreous humor. Aqueous humor and vitreous humor. Now we are going to learn about aqueous humor and vitreous humor. Till now, what and all we have learned? Come on, let's answer the questions. Okay. So what is cornea? The little bulge in the human eye is called as cornea. The little bulge in the human eye is called as cornea. Understood? So you have to press the live button, then only you will be answering. Vishwa, are you there in the group, beta? Okay, the little turn in the eye is exactly called as what, beta? Cornea. Understood? After cornea, we come to know about scleroids. What is that name called as? Sclerotic. 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 Understood? Sclerotic. Sclerotic is the white portion of the eye. Till now, two different words we have decoded. What are they, beta? One is cornea. Second one is sclerotic. It is made with tough tissues, white color part. Understood? So it is the white portion of the human eye, and this part is called as cornea. Cornea is exactly transparent. Cornea part is transparent. Maya, white of the iris, absolutely. It is transparent. It is allowing what, beta? It is allowing the light to enter. It is allowing the light to enter. Understood? So next part, next important point we are going to understand. Now we have learned about cornea, We have learned about sclerotic. Now we are going to understand the next part. So we have understood about cornea. Now we are going to talk about aqueous humor and vitreous humor. Aqueous humor and vitreous humor, the two important fluids that is present inside, that is, one is before lens and one is after lens. So now talk about vitreous humor. It is a dense, one by one, dense, only important point we are going to decode, and that is, it is a dense jelly like fluid. What type of fluid? Jelly like fluid. It is what, beta? It is dense jelly like fluid, slightly gray in color. Slightly what in color? Gray in color, filling the posterior part of eyeball. Filling the posterior part of eyeball. Filling the anterior and posterior. Two regions are there. Anterior means front, posterior means back. Front and back. Anterior and posterior. Anterior and posterior. Anterior and posterior. Anu, good morning, Anu. Now only I am seeing your name. Anterior and posterior. There are two different regions, beta. Whenever we talk about anterior and posterior, so it is filling which part? Posterior or anterior? Posterior, backside. Understood? So now what is the color we are going to talk about? Okay, Ranjit, absolutely correct, beta. So first, dense. What is exactly? It is lightly dense. Understood? About after dense, it is what type? Jelly like. It is little dense, thickness, viscosity is more. It is jelly like, slightly gray in color. Three important part. Dense, jelly like, gray in color. Say with me. Dense, jelly like, gray in color. Sorry. Dense, jelly like, gray in color. Understood? Next, it is filled where? Anterior or posterior? Posterior region. It is filled where, beta? Posterior region of the eyeball. It has following function. So it is having two important function. Let's draw. So if this is the eyeball and this is exactly the muscles through which the lens are exactly, so this part will be anterior part and this part will be posterior part. So our posterior part is filled with a type of fluid. What is the name of the fluid? Vitreous humor. What is the name of the fluid? Vitreous humor. What is the name of the fluid, children? Vitreous humor is the name of the fluid. Kavya, vitreous humor. Absolutely correct, beta. So what in all are the functions? Now we understood it is what? It is dense. Understood? It is jelly-like fluid. First, it is dense. Another Ovia, Ovian, are you present in the group? Ovian and Vishwa, both the Vishwas. Now look here. Jelly-like fluid. What is the color? Slightly gray in color. After that, beta, it is anterior or posterior? Posterior. Very good. Gray color. Understood? Not transparent. Now it prevents the eyeball from collapsing due to change in the atmospheric pressure. This is the most important part. See, look here. Ranjit, Sai, Tarun. Now look here, beta. So what exactly is there is, if empty section will be there, na, you take an empty bottle. Okay. So once you are taking an empty bottle, an atmospheric pressure will be there. You know what will happen? The empty bottle will change its shape. Correct, na? So same, if the eyeball interior part will be empty, what will happen? It will keep on changing the shape. That time the vision will become problematic. Understood? So what is present inside the other part, the back part of the lens? It is exactly called as a fluid. What is the name of the fluid? Vitreous humor. What is the name of the fluid? Vitreous humor. And it is exactly present where, beta? Vitreous humor is present in the anterior or the posterior? Understood. Anterior or posterior? Posterior region. Anu, absolutely correct. Tarun, posterior region. And beta, where it is? It is in the back of the eye lens. It is where? In the back of the eye lens. I hope everybody understood this region, beta. Now we will be going to the next part. It helps in focusing the image clearly on the retina. First, though, it maintains the shape. The shape is not disturbed. It maintains the shape. Second is, it is not allowing it is partially helping in focusing the image in the retina, focusing the image in the retina. Understood? So that means what, if fluid filled part will be there, it will allow the light ray to enter inside and fall in retina. I hope you might have understood shape maintenance and allowing the light to fall in retina. What are the two important functions? First is shape maintenance. It is exactly maintaining the shape. It will help the eyeball to have a specific shape. It will not allow the eyeball to collapse. It was not allowing the eyeball to collapse. Next, it partially help in focusing the image clearly. It is helping the it is exactly helping in focusing the image clearly. I hope everybody understood this part. Come on, children. This is done. Now we will go for the next one, aqueous humor. So now let's see one time for the clarity, we will understand where is aqueous humor and where is vitreous humor. Now let's see, this part is exactly filled with aqueous humor and this part is filled with vitreous humor. Now you see the jelly-like substance is exactly in which location? Posterior. And this part is called as anterior. The front part is called as anterior. The back part is called as posterior. Is it clear? Crystal clear. Come on, children. Everyone, come on, say, did you understood till here? Till here, is it crystal clear? Okay. Absolute. The children are exactly telling, yes, it is clear. See, in between, press the live button and join the live session because answers are coming very late. You are answering very late and it is exactly, yes, you are answering very late. So red button should be there means you will be listening me instant and answer will come fast. Okay. Now listen beta. Jotam now, yes, very late it is coming. Slow it is coming. So aqueous humor and vitreous humor you understood? Okay. Gray color. Aqueous humor or vitreous humor? Huh? Vitreous humor. Very good. Gray color is vitreous humor. Akshay, good morning. Gray color is vitreous humor. So aqueous humor we have, actually vitreous humor we have learned. Now we are going to talk about aqueous humor. It is watery. It is what? Watery. Now that was jelly like. It is watery. That was jelly like was there. It was what? Dense. It was that was what? Vitreous humor was dense, jelly-like, gray color, posterior portion, maintaining the shape and allowing the light to fall on retina. So these were some important things. Now it is what beta? Watery, saline fluid means salty. Next, filling the anterior portion of the eye. It has the following function. It is filling which portion of the eye? Anterior. Anterior means what beta? Front or back? Very good. Are you getting the clear picture? Are you getting the clear picture now, children? Say, are you getting a very clear picture that how it is? Huh? So front part and back part. So front part is called as what? Posterior and anterior. Now I think getting a very perfect picture along with explanation. Understood? Now it prevents the interior portion of the eye from collapsing. So better that atmospheric pressure is there. That atmospheric pressure means the pressure generated by the atmosphere is having an impact on human body. Understood? So this pressure will also impact the most sensitive organ of human body. Are you understanding everyone, children? Are you listening me nicely? So listen me, Rishabh, good morning, beta. So here you need to understand one thing that this pressure is exactly creating problem in all the interior part. Understood? So human eye is one of the most important organ. You know what? Sometimes when you will be going in higher altitudes, because the pressure change will be there, some people are bleeding. Correct now? And oxygen supply will be less. So the density of air, atmospheric pressure is having an impact on all the living creatures. Understood? So now our eyes are not far away. Our eyes are also experiencing what beta? Pressure. Our eyes are also experiencing pressure. So when we are experiencing this atmospheric pressure, so if fluid will not be present, if it is empty, then it will collapse. Understood? It will distort from its size. So if it will distort from its size, is it good or bad? bad. Image will not be formed perfectly. We can't be able to see the object properly. So what happened? The change in the fluid amount also is exactly changing the shape of the eyeball. Understood? So fluid amount more also not good, fluid amount less also not good. What are the two type of fluid present in human eye? The two type of fluids that is present in the human eye, absolutely correct beta. What are they? Aqueous humor and vitreous humor. Aqueous humor present in which portion? Front. Vitreous humor is present in which portion? Back. Children, answer the questions. Yes, aqueous humor and vitreous humor. When we talk about aqueous humor, it is watery, it is salty. It is watery and salty, transparent. What is the work of aqueous humor? First, it maintains the shape. It prevents the eyeball from collapsing. It prevents the eyeball from collapsing. Absolutely. Sai, where are you? Understood? It prevents the eyeball from collapsing. The next important part, one, when we wink our eyes, a tiny drop of aqueous humor flows out from the side of the eyes. Then it washes the eye and keeps the cornea moist. So moistening of cornea is one of the most important part. See, look here, just understand. If our cornea will not be moistened, you know what, at the time of conjunctivitis, you have seen that the eye color are exactly getting red. The scleroid exactly part, the section is exactly getting what beta? Reddish. Now you need to understand that at that time, it will be very difficult for you to close the eye and open the eye. Your eye will pain. Understood? Because that time friction will be more. Our eyelids and exactly the internal part, the shutter and the eye cornea will have more friction. That time with effortless eye closing and opening will be very, very difficult. Are you understanding? So that means aqueous humor is doing what work beta? This aqueous humor from one corner of the eye is coming out and it is exactly moistening the cornea. Means the outer layer of the cornea is getting moistened. So once it is getting moistened means closing and opening becomes very, very easy. I hope you might have understood this one. Come on children, just see you have understood or not. So here the most important thing is it prevents the anterior portion of the eye from collapsing. We understood this part. Second part is when we wink our eyes. Wink. What is the meaning of winking? Closing and opening. Understood? So when you are winking your eyes, when you are doing what beta? When you are winking your eyes, that time what is happening beta? A tiny drop of aqueous humor. Tiny drop of aqueous humor flows out from the side of the eye. It is exactly going to flow out from the side of the eye. Then it washes the eye. It is washing the eye and keeps the cornea moist. Understood? It is flowing out of the eye. It is washing the eye. It is moistening the cornea. Understood? The cornea will shiver. What is shrivel and become opaque. Understood? So that part is the most important part. Otherwise, the cornea will become opaque. Understood? The cornea will become what beta? Opaque. So that's the thing. Otherwise, the cornea will shrivel and become opaque. So it has to be moistened. Understood? It should not be rough so that we can wink our eyes effortless. Understood? So little bit of aqueous humor coming out and it is exactly moistening the outer layer of the cornea so that the cornea will be moistened and you will be able to blink your eyes without any effort. How is the class? Are you learning it nicely? Huh? Are you learning it? So two children are absent, Ovian and Vishwa. Another Vishwa name also I am not seeing. Vishwa, are you there? Did you join from computer beta system you have joined? Maya, good morning beta. Darshan is not here. You inform Darshan. Ma'am will come and punch you. Very important class you are missing. Did you understand beta? What are the two type of fluids? Come on children say. Aqueous humor and vitreous humor. It's time to have a recap. First thing what I taught. The white portion of the eye. The white portion, white portion, white portion, white portion, white portion. What is that white portion? Come on, say. Come on, sclerotic. What is that? Sclerotic. It is what? Sclerotic. Is it tough or not? Is it a tough tissue or a soft tissue? Tough or soft? I. So a little bit revision is needed. Outermost it consists of white tough fibrous tissues. It is made with what, beta? White tough fibrous tissues. It is made with what? White tough fibrous tissues. It is made with what? White tough fibrous tissues. Next we learned about what? Cornea. Let's be learned about what? Cornea. What we learned about? Cornea. And in cornea section what we learned? Come on, children, start typing and saying the answer about cornea. Yes, second we learned about cornea. Now, come on, so say about cornea. Quickly say about cornea. Yes, it allows the light to enter. Most of the refraction takes place in which part of the eye? Most of the refraction takes place in which part of the eye? Sclerotic or cornea? Absolutely correct, Maha. Sclerotic, and sclerotic. Understood? Answer is absolutely wrong, children. Cornea. Cornea only allows. Sclerotic is only the outer tough tissues. If I'm going to talk about cornea, cornea is called as the window to the world, because light will enter through cornea, not through sclerotic. Light will enter through cornea, not through sclerotic. So when light is entering, the light is exactly getting converged. After that, what we learned, it is exactly protecting the eye. The layer, the membrane is exactly protecting the eye. It is converging it. After that, what we have learned, absolutely correct, Satya. Maximum refraction is taking place in cornea. Maximum refraction taking place where? Cornea. Absolutely correct. The children are very active today. Next, we learned about aqueous humor, vitreous humor. We learned about aqueous humor and vitreous humor. One word. Which one is posterior? Very good. Which one is posterior? Surya, good morning, beta. Which one is posterior? Aqueous or vitreous? Which one is present in that is absolutely correct. Which one is jelly like? Which one is jelly like? Come on, answer. Absolutely correct, Surya. Which one is jelly like? Vitreous. Absolutely. Which one is watery? Which one is watery? Come on, children, you can do it. Which one is watery? Answer is coming late. Which one is watery? Aqueous or vitreous? Aqueous. Very good. Which one is exactly coming out from the eye and it is moistening the cornea? Which one is moistening the cornea? Come on, children. Absolute. Which one is moistening the cornea? Aqueous. Which one is moistening the cornea is? Aqueous. Absolutely correct. Next one. Which one is present in anterior? Okay. What is common between both of them? Which property is common between both of them? Which property is common between both of them? This much answer I got, I know. Which property is common between both of them? Fluid. Okay. Absolutely correct. The fluid that is present, they both are what? They both are fluid. And what important work they are doing? They are maintaining the shape of the eyeball. They are maintaining what? Shape of the eyeball. They are maintaining what? Shape of the eyeball. Absolutely correct. Divya, where are you? They are maintaining the shape of the eyeball. They are doing what? Maintaining the shape of the eyeball. They are maintaining the shape. So the fluid has to be in adequate amount. It should not be more also. It should not be less also. Absolutely correct, Tarun. So it should not be less also. It should not be more, because both will collapse the shape. Understood? Both will collapse the shape. So we learned about aqueous humor and vitreous humor, and children, you are responding very good today. So now go for the next one. Aqueous humor and vitreous humor we learned. Next important part we are going to understand is what? Iris. This is the most crucial sector. Children, just put thumbs up in the group so that most of the children we can see. Okay. More thumbs up means more likes in the button means more children can see it and they will be getting. Understood? Our children must be getting this. Now listen. Now go for it, beta. Behind the cornea, there is an opaque colored diagram known as iris. Now, pupil and iris. We are going towards pupil and iris. Okay, you have to put the like button, beta. Irish and, thank you so much, beta. Irish and pupil. What are the two things? Irish and pupil. What are the two things? Irish and pupil. What are the two things? Irish and pupil. Now we are going to talk about iris and pupil only. Okay. The shutter is called as what? The opening of the eye is called as pupil. But the shutter is called as Irish. What is the shutter called as? Irish. Now, beta, involuntary action, absolutely correct. So that answer you have given about involuntary action, we are going to understand about involuntary action. Involuntary actions are those actions which are not controlled by you. It is controlled by brain. So involuntary actions are controlled by whom, beta? Involuntary actions are controlled by brain. Involuntary actions are controlled by whom? Brain, absolutely, bingo, super. So involuntary actions are controlled by brain. Now, beta, here we are going to understand some few important things here. So this part is exactly called as what? This is exactly the iris. So it is, you can see now the iris are exactly circular shutters. So I'm just drawing like this so that you can understand. Okay. So now we are exactly going to, and this opening in between is exactly called as pupil. What this is? Pupil. So this opening, through this opening only light is entering. Understood? Now iris is the one who is deciding how much light should enter. Understood? The shutter iris should decide how much light should enter, how much it should enter, how much it should not enter. I hope you might have understood, beta. So it is deciding how much light it should enter. Who is deciding, pupil or iris? Oh, come on, children. Irish. So Irish is deciding because pupil is just an opening now. How much wide it is open, how much lesser wider it is open. That totally will be decided by whom? Irish, absolutely. Online children has given the perfect answer. What is that, beta? Irish. Irish is the one who is deciding how much light should enter. Now, beta, there are two conditions. One condition is when you are exactly in a bright light. Right now, so much light is here, na? So it is the brighter one. Understood? Now, more brighter this if you will be entering. That time, what you will do? You will slightly lower your eyelids. Understood? Not? You will not put effort to see. But the moment you are entering inside a very dark room, just understand. The moment you are entering inside a very dark room, that minute what you are doing? You are opening, you are wide opening your eyes and trying to capture some light. Understood? In night, you are sleeping and suddenly what happens? You saw a very bad dream. What will happen? You will wake up. And then if in your room, the window curtains are dancing, what will happen? It is dancing in any shape. Wind is coming inside and it is dancing. Understood? It is dancing, wind is coming inside. And you know what you are doing, beta? You are having fear. Why? Because you are not able to see the entire image. Understood? You are not able to have a correct perseverance of the image what is exactly coming. Understood? So what you will do? You will wide open your eyes and you will try to look through what is actually there. Seriously, any ghost is there or it's just a wind? Correct now? So that's just one scenario I have just discussed. I hope children you have understood. Now look here. So this opening is called as what? Pupil. What is the opening called as? Pupil. It is controlled by whom? Irish. It is controlled by whom? Irish. Absolutely correct, beta. Bless you all. So now look here. So today children are very active. I want in morning time all of you have to be active only. Aqueous humor, vitreous humor, finish. Now we are going to talk about Irish. We are going to talk about what? Irish. Now let's see. In Irish part, how we are going to study. Behind the cornea, there is an opaque colored diaphragm. What is that? known as iris. The opaque color diaphragm is called as iris, opaque color diaphragm. So it's a type of sheet. What it is? Sheet. For some people it is black color, for some people it is brown color, for some people you are seeing now that is very nice green color, blue color, slightly yellowish brown color. The iris color keeps on changing, but most of the people the dominant trait is what color? Black color. Understood? So black color and brown color iris are exactly more, these shutters are more prominent. Opaque diaphragm. Absolutely correct, Maya, and absolutely correct, Jotam. Both of you are very active. The color of the eye depends upon the color of the iris. Understood? The shutter looks brown color, then your eyes will be looking brown. The shutter looking green color, your eye will be green color. Understood? Because with the white part, that sclerotic part is exactly white, but most of the thing, if anybody will be looking at you, they are not exactly focusing into the white part. Which part they are focusing, children? Which part they are focusing? Come on, children, say. Green part. Which part they are focusing? The green segment of the eye. They are exactly focusing in which section, beta? The green, the brown portion. They are focusing into that regions. Understood? So that means the real color will be shown by what? The pupil or iris. The real color will be, there is a circular hole in it, it is called as pupil. So eye color will be depending upon the iris. Eye color will be depending on what? Iris. Ashish, very good. Those children who are absent, wait, I'll ask questions from them. The action of iris is involuntary, so that when radiating fibers contract, the pupil dilates. Most important point I'm underlining. Note down this point, and this is the most important section. Children, note down this one. What is your name, beta? Amrit, Anwar, Anbu. Okay, Anbu, did you understood till here, beta? So now anyone having any doubt till here what I taught? Children, come on, say. Till here whatever I taught, anybody is having any doubt, children? Thank you so much. Absolute. So today class was very responding and very nice. Okay. Thank you for putting like button. Thank you so much, beta. Satya, no. Now very good, beta. Thank you so much. So everybody is understanding. Here understanding? Anbu understood? Understood na, beta? Now look here. So now let's go for the next part. Okay. So if somebody will be asking you another point. Now let's go for the second section, beta. So if somebody will be saying the light entering the eye is adopted. So the action of iris is involuntary. Means action of eye is what, beta? Involuntary. Involuntary means, beta, it is not controlled by you. It is controlled by the brain. And the brain is the one which is deciding. The brain is the one which is, beta, deciding. Understood? So the brain is the deciding section. The light entering the eye, so here, so that when radiating fibers contract, that pupil dilates. Radiating fiber contracts and pupil dilates. What is the meaning of it? Anyone? Radiating fiber, the fiber which changed the shape, is called as radiating fiber. Understood? The pupil size can expand also and contract. Means it will close the shutter, it will open the shutter. So this is exactly called as radiating. Understood? Sometimes the shutter will become bigger, sometimes the shutter will become smaller. When the shutter will become bigger, when the shutter will become smaller, beta, sometimes it will contract and sometimes it will relax. So that is called as dilation. Understood or not? So here, when radiating fiber contract, the pupil dilates. What does this mean? The light entering the eye is adopted by pupil. The pupil dilate or contract depend upon the amount of light available. So if people will contract means, beta, more amount of light is entering. People contracting means what? More amount of light is entering. What is there, beta? More amount of light is entering. Absolutely. Contraction means what? When it will contract means the region will be. Its function is to control the amount of light entering the eye. This achieved by muscles present in the diaphragm. When the muscles contract, They increase the size of the people. Understood? So there will be two situations. Children, are we ready? So we are going to talk about the iris. Is it available here, visible, beta? Now come on, check this one out, beta. Understood? So are you seeing two type of image? Correct? Now beta, this one, iris is, this is contracting. Understood, children? The moment it will contract, what will happen, beta? The size will become big. Understood? The contraction of it will make the size big. So more light can enter. And usually where it is happening? Dark room. Understood? So first, iris contracts. When iris will be contracting, pupil size will become. Understood, beta? So when iris will contract, pupil size will increase. Pupil size will do what, beta? Pupil size will increase. Iris contracts, pupil size will increase. So once pupil size will increase, beta, it will be more light can enter. But we know a very important point now. More light should not enter. It will damage our lens. So when we will be doing this, when we will be in dark room. Which type of room, beta? Usually when you are entering inside a dark room only, that time only this problem is coming. When you are entering inside a dark room, that time only this problem is coming. Understood? So in the dark room, actually what will happen? Light, you need more light to be seen. Now, visions are not clear in dark room. Then you will do what? You will open wide your eyes. Understood? That time what will happen? The iris will contract. What the iris will do? The iris will contract. And once the iris will contract, what will happen, beta? Because pupil size will become bigger. Pupil size will become bigger and more light can enter. Bingo. More light can enter there. We need more light and that's what. And this is exactly where, beta, bright light. Okay. Now here, iris is exactly doing what? Relax. This one is contract, this one is relaxed. Size will become small. Okay, here less light can enter. Specifically when it is happening, children, come on, say bright room, dark room. Understood? So when more light will be there, we are very relaxed. Iris is relaxed. Pupil size is small. How much light is needed, that much will enter. But beta, when suddenly gush of white light, very bright light is coming, what will do? You'll close your eyes. Understood? That is a defense mechanism to protect your eyelids. Understood? To protect the retina and to protect the eyelids, this is happening. To protect the retina and to protect the eyelids, it is happening. Children, very nice, very much cooperative class today. I'm very happy. So much better. So it is exactly going to protect the retina part. I hope everybody understood till here. Come on, say children. This part till here clear? This section is still clear, beta. So here bright light, dark light, every content is clear. Very good, super. Now the eye lens is double. So now we are going to talk about eye lens. Till here we have finished. Children, come on, let's have a recap. Are you all ready? Ready? What is the function of cornea? Function of cornea. Wow, I got the first answer. Kavya, well done. God bless you. Offline children, maximum refraction takes place where? Cornea. Correct? The first function of cornea is what, beta? Cornea, the bulge part. Maximum refraction takes place. Light is entering through? Very good, absolute. Light is entering through beta? Cornea. Understood? Next is vitreous humor. Location of vitreous humor. Yes, beta. Ahmad, absolutely correct. Vitreous humor. Talk about vitreous humor. It is located in posterior region. Color. What is the color of vitreous humor? Gray color. What is it providing? Shape. It is providing shape. Another thing, it is allowing the light to enter. After refraction, it is allowing the light to enter from lens towards the retina. Understood? Absolutely correct. What is the importance of human eye in every human life? What is the importance of eye in human life? Or any organism, living creature life who is having eyes? What is the importance? That I understood. Absolutely correct, Ranjit. What is the importance of eye in human life? Who can answer? Think and say, beta. What is the importance of eye in human life? It helps in vision. It helps in vision. What it is helping for, beta? Vision. Vision means look. Understood? So if I want to look any object, I should have vision. I should have what, beta? Vision. So exactly, I help in having vision. I help in having what, beta? Vision. Okay, Jotam, absolutely correct. It is helping in vision. Which type of lens is present in human eye? Concave or convex? What type of eyes? Absolutely correct, beta. What is the shape of the eyes? Convex. Understood. Convex lens is converging or diverging? Absolutely correct. Convex lens is converging or diverging? Convex lens is converging or diverging? The correct answer is convex lens is converging. So only, Nabita, the light will go focus into the retina. If it will diverge, means it will scatter. That time, see, if concave lens will be there, then image will be formed outside now. We need to form image after refraction, means after the lens. For concave lens, the image is obtained behind the lens, and here it is after. So what we need to do is, we need to see on the, what you call, the image should be trapped on the screen. I hope you might have understood this part. It should be where, beta? It should be on the screen. It should be where? It should be on the screen. Understood? So it should converge. Okay, can anybody tell me, our lens is glass? It is made with what? Human eye lens is made with what? What is the material making the lens? What is the material making the lens? Come on, children. What is the material making the lens? Fiber, tissues. Need some dhamakedar answer. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Think. The correct answer is, it is made with protein. It is made with what, beta? Natural protein. It is made with protein that is generated by your body. Understood? So I'll be explaining about, it is not glass. It is made with what, beta? Protein. So now tomorrow, one news I have to give to you, all of you. Yes, beta. Tomorrow evening, you people are having a short objective test. Okay, what is the mode of the test? Is offline and online both. Got it? What you will be getting is you will be getting on the spot a question paper. Okay, offline children will get an option question paper, online will see the question on screen. So I will be circulating the questions. Okay, now what is the chapter? The chapter which you are going to encounter for the test, the chapter you are going to encounter for the test is, which chapter you want in maths? Come on, say. Coordinate geometry. Coordinate. You have finished in school. Coordinate geometry is over, beta. No? Okay. So we'll see which chapter is available for all. We will do that. Till which chapter is done in school? AP done? Okay, crystalline protein. Very good answer. AP? AP is going on. You are in ACS 3, na? So AP is going on right now. Coordinate geometry. Okay, let me decide. In 1 or 2 days, we will have a session. It will enjoy. You will enjoy. You will be either present in online or you will be present in offline. Both the modes you will be nicely enjoying. Okay, we will provide you the material and we will inform you how to prepare. So all the informations we are going to give. So get ready for online or offline both mode examination, hybrid mode examination. Okay, coordinate geometry. Durga, Divya, you were there. I didn't got answers from you. Okay, beta. Bye, everyone.